Young Thalassemia survivor meets German lifesaver, emotions run high. Roman travelled all the way from Germany to meet Chirag on World Thalassemia Day. In Bangalore on May 8, 2024, in a heartwarming moment, 17-year-old Chirag, a thalassemia survivor from India, finally met the man who gave him a second chance at life. His stem cell donor, Roman Simnizki from Germany. Chirag battled thalassemia, a genetic blood disorder that significantly impacts patients' quality of life. For most of his childhood, Chirag had to endure fatigue and other health complications along with regular blood transfusions. For 10 years, his family tirelessly searched for an unrelated donor. Their efforts finally yielded results in 2016 when a perfect match was found. Roman, a 29-year-old from Germany, through the DKMS database. Meeting Roman was an overwhelming experience, shared Chirag. Words cannot express how thankful I am for a selfless act. He didn't just donate stem cells, he gave me a future.
Starting with the first question, yesterday's moment was like, I don't have words to explain that moment. Those kind of moments cannot be explained in words. When I met him for the first time, it was a very surreal moment. I mean, I'm going to tear up right now. Like, what he has done for me is beyond everything. Like, always, all of my wishes to God, whenever I pray to God, I always wish that he is there. Because what he has done for me is completely unreal. I really thank him so much. And for the past 10 years, it's like, when I got diagnosed with thalassemia, I was pretty young. I was 3 months old. So like, for the first 4-5 years, I really didn't know what's happening. Later, when I gradually became 7 years old, 8 years old, I was like, okay, something different is happening with me. I used to go for blood transfusions every 3 weeks. And as a kid, you would like want to, in the weekend, you would want to go out to play, you want to stay at home, go out to play, like enjoy, have fun. But every weekend, I would have to go to St. John's Hospital for blood transfusion. So that, and I started asking my parents questions. Why me? Why do I have to go? I don't want to go today. Can we skip it? And various questions like that. And they would always keep me motivated and tell, no, it's okay, this happens, everyone goes for it. Some or the other, how they would try to make me okay with those kind of stuff. And later, now that kept on going, the transfusions kept on going. And later, I also started figuring out about this bone marrow transplant, HLA typing and all. I started a little bit hints I used to get from my parents talking, and then we got the match for the first time, but we decided not to go for it. Later, I guess after 2 years, we got the same match again. And that time, Dr. Revti, Dr. Ramya, I thank the whole Hope team. We decided to go with the transplant, and that scared me a lot. I was very scared at that time. It was like, till now, whatever was life was like, I used to go to school, go to for transfusion in the weekend, go back to school. And now something new was happening. So I was very scared. And then, but after that, once my parents talked to me, once the doctors talked to me, all I thought was positive. All I thought was positive. Even in the BMT room, even in the immuno ICU, I was always positive. I knew that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I will be okay one day. I will be a normal person.
Wow.
With 3 main objectives. One is, of course, to spread awareness of thalassemia. It's a preventable condition, and I'll show you how we can prevent it. And I think one of the messages we want to convey from this podium is also that we should talk about it and we can prevent thalassemia. Second, of course, is to spread the message that thalassemia, the children who are already born with thalassemia are suffering from thalassemia. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and we can look after them effectively, and we should not have children dying in early 20s and 30s with thalassemia, because of the treatment now are more effective, more potent, and gives them an almost normal lifespan. And most of them can be cured with a bone marrow transplant. And third, of course, is to celebrate the life of the thalassemia warriors and celebrate the life and celebrate these warriors who are suffering from it, and also platforms like this be advocacy for this community to spread the cause and awareness.
I would like to thank all of you to come here for this noble cause. And from the day we went for the transplant, and I had one image in my mind that I can create video like this and inspire as many as possible. So I keep telling him, study hard, play hard, be a healthy, good human being, so that everyone gets inspired that if Roman can change Chirag's life, why can't we change somebody's life? So it was very simple, and I'll always motivate Chirag to do something great so that it can become a great example that life can change like this from where we were, having all these difficulties. It would be unfair not to thank everyone, right from Dr. Subbarao, starting as his physician, and then Dr. Revati as a transplant physician.
We used to get almost one new thalassemia patient every month, almost 12 a year. And here we are talking about donors of bone marrow, but I was at the stage when we could not get blood donors for blood transfusion for these patients. And that's the stone age from which I come. And now I'm here seeing Chirag with a new life, a new vision, and that makes me very emotional. It is not a very easy journey, both for the parents and for the doctors as well.